Okay, let's see. Now I have a mic. Cool. Excellent. All right. So, yes, I've been muted from the beginning. Either way. Hey Juan, hey Rebecca, hey Rocket. How's it going? Mostly all of my talking so far has been me trying to figure out what the heck I'm actually doing in this game. I am doing pretty good. It is Friday. I enjoy Friday. Better yet, it's a Friday of a week where I don't have the entire weekend planned full. I still have things planned for this weekend, but it's not way too much stuff. Normally it's way too much stuff. Hey Jess. So I think that's unfair that Juan has the number one crown. It's really kind of rude. Okay, barn is complete, which means now I can start. Okay, I need more. I can't make animal feed yet, but I can make this dub, which is insulation. So that is good. Ah yes, thanks for fixing it, Juan. Much appreciated. Um, Also, I can make manure. That'll actually be useful. Okay, so to make dub, I need straw and clay. Clay, I have some amount of straw. Straw will be easy enough to gather. Clay is a bit tedious. I don't think I have unlocked. What am I looking for? Extraction there. Yeah, excavation shed is not unlocked yet, so I can't get that up and going quite yet. All right.
Finally, the winter's over.
I could chop down more trees here, but let's check up on other things. I'll let my people do their job. Yeah, so we got a little bit of everything. Everything that I could plant in spring is planted here. Carrots were planted in winter because apparently that is when you plant carrots. I do find interesting in this game, just it doesn't care what time of the season you plant, just that you plant in the season. Where it's like, it's carrots, yeah, you want to plant them like really early spring, but I wouldn't quite say winter. Mind you, also depends on where you are as what qualifies as winter or not, but I need more coin. What am I going to do to get coin? Hey, Lane and Wayne. Hope you're having a good day. Nice guy 10 as well. So once If I just get flour, I can make flatbread. That'll be worthwhile. Alright. But all that, to do anything more, I need money. Let's go for an adventure. Might as well pick up sticks while I'm on my way, because those can be turned into spoons. They can also be turned into other things, but the thing I have chosen to make money with early on in the game is just turn sticks into spoons. Because spoons don't weigh a lot, which means you can carry a lot of spoons, and they are worth a whopping 1 gold per spoon. But if you have enough of this, if you basically like show up with a few hundred spoons, that's still a good return on investment. And it's just something very easy to do. Okay, what is... Yeah, okay, the little warning pop-up is fine because it's not warning me of any actual problems. It just, the hunters are gathering meat and then drying the meat. And occasionally the task they're given is to dry the meat, even though they don't have the meat to dry. The deer hasn't noticed me yet, so let's see if I can shoot it. Excellent. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't have a knife. Well, that's a problem. Luckily, the things needed to make a knife are like a little simple wood knife anyway I can make with some stone. There. And where are the deer, like, I mean, I guess, yeah, I get close, they get startled, but they're really not running from me easily. Definitely not going to take a shot at a moose. If you like taking a shot at a moose, you have to be very confident you're going to kill it with that shot, because having an angry moose on you because you just shot it with a bow is a bad day. Okay. I don't think I've visited this town. Oh, hello, Lynx. I don't think I've visited this town. Oh, just a random fox sitting by the road. That's not creepy at all. Okay, I don't think I've visited this town in this game, but I can't quite remember. We'll see if there's the starter quest here or not. Oh yeah, I definitely can have been because I'm discovering all the little spots on my way here. Of course, the sun is setting and I should actually be headed home pretty quick. Although, while I'm here, where do the young'uns hang out? Alright. Wait, what do I need in my town? My hunting lodge has everyone I need. I've got 2 woodsheds going. Uh, so I don't really need anyone at the moment. Although, you know, you are pretty useful.
Travelers of this realm are drawn to the bonfires like moths, myself included.
Hmm.
Oh, it's you again.
I'm actually going to get him. Oh. Hmm. The house that I want to assign him to, it's not done yet, so I can't actually. He's just going to have to be homeless in my town for a little bit.
How can I help you?
If I got a coin for every back in my...
Alright. Well, let's just head around to
Dead
the other
tired.
side of the town and we'll head out on this road back up towards my place. Hopefully I can finish that house and have my new villager not be too cranky by the time he gets a home. Wait, I went too far. Where did I go too far? Oh. Sure, why not? Let's help him. This path is dark, but I don't want to waste my torch too much. Definitely time to head home though. If I try to go straight over, am I going to regret this? Probably. No, I have to quickly reply to that message. Okay. And I've run out of torch. At least I am close to home and the moon is bright. So no, I have not played Bellwright yet, but that is definitely a game that has caught my interest. I'm definitely very interested to try it sometime. 'Cause it seemed to really be up my alley of games I enjoy. Okay, where is... Okay, over here is there. My place, obviously. I did get some... Should have dried that. Yeah, I do. Like, Medieval Dynasty is a great game. I would love to see a game that took the same idea and opened it up a bit more for good, proper multiplayer. Like, not just four player, but really, really dig into it and get more going on. Let people have like a bunch of different player built houses on in the same game. I think it would be really, really fantastic. All right, let's head out here and grab some logs from these trees. Spruce logs are not inherently better than other logs, but I feel like they should be. Like if I want to build it depends, I guess, what you're doing with it. But like if I'm trying to build a log cabin with it, these are just gonna be better trees to be chopping down. Well, I guess they are slightly better in the fact that most of the spruce trees give 3 logs, where a lot of the trees only give 2. Okay, and I need to make another axe. Really need to make myself a copper axe. Actually, is that a thing I can do already? Should definitely do it. Yes, I'm a big fan of uh, games that are cooperative based buildy sort of games. So that is exactly why Bellwright has got my attention.
You know, I'm a village head myself.
I need 3 more. Let's go see if I can't forge myself a copper axe. Cannot do copper axe because I do not have the resources. The resource I need is 1 log. Oh, excellent. Problem solved. Just waited for a moment for one of my loggers to get me a log. Meanwhile, how angry is my dude getting? Angry enough. Hopefully, can get him housed and fed sooner than later. Alright, well I have a copper axe now, so let's go chop down that tree and finish building the house. That is definitely, I'm hoping to get back in the hang of streaming frequently. But if I do, I definitely plan on streaming basically sort of like survival games mostly. But most of them will be cooperative, like multiplayer survival games. So hopefully we'll have some good multiplayer server games up at some point. Ooh, new level of extraction, we'll take that. Well, yes, I'd like to be able to carry more weight. Alright. There we go. Simple little house is done. Let's move him in. There. Housed, fed, and not given a job yet. I do need to find a job for him, but at the moment there isn't really much I need done. Guess I could put him in the workshop building spoons. It's not something particularly useful, but Lost Rift. That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've actually looked at that. I'm gonna have to take a gander at it at some point. Yeah, let's put him in. No, so that's the one thing he sucks at. Hunting, gathering, right? Well, literally everything except for that he's good at. But you know, actually no, let's put him in it. We're giving him a job to give him a job more than anything else. What will you make? Wooden spoons. And nothing but wooden spoons. Definitely not a good use of his time, because he will make 4 wooden spoons a day at the cost of 8 sticks. Which, yeah, we're going to be making 24, basically gathering 24 sticks per, oh right, new season. But like those 4 sticks are not worth a lot. But they're still better than not having anything, so I will take them. Oh, I did not fully plant the fields. The wheat is still growing. The oat is still growing. Flax is done but requires a scythe. Okay, so do I have a scythe? So I do have a sickle. I can work with that. And that is how far my sickle went. Not very impressive. And I'm pretty sure I will not have the resources to make a copper sickle at this time. I was just fine. The copper axe was more important. Okay. Yeah, I'd need 2 copper bar. I only have 1. That's fine. Stone sickle it is for now. Okay. So I have, alright, I should be doing this. Okay. So now that I've got everything harvested that I can, so let's see, poppy is spring to autumn. So cabbage is the only thing I can plant right now. Can I make, yeah, I can make a simple bag, cool. Okay, so I have 1 more seed for cabbage, and everything is planted up. Cabbage is an easy one to seed because it only ever takes, basically it's always ready next season. The ones that take a field for a while are a little bit more, involve a bit more risk. But, okay, so we've done the planting we can for now. So we will, I should go to the barn and gather seed from what I can. Okay, so that makes her flaxseed. Okay, I don't want to make flour. And poppy seeds, not a thing I have yet. So that is inventory. I have onion seed, flaxseed. Just answering a message I got. Okay, and back to. Okay, so let's go back to putting things away that I do not need. Ooh, deer skull. That's exciting. Potentially useful. Okay. Actually, if I'm going to be doing a run to the city, may as well go with as many spins as I can. No. I would like to make spins. I'm much more efficient at making spins than you. It only takes me 5 seconds per spin, rather than an entire day to make 4 spins. So I didn't have to go towards the main city. Any place that has, because I'm mostly wanting to sell stuff, not buy things. Although I could, while I'm in the city, buy manure. So now I can turn manure into fertilizer, and that's a lot cheaper than buying fertilizer. Well, I'm going to stop by my resource house near the city. Okay. Set all the wooden spoons. Actually, chicory makes sense to leave there. Alright, off to the city and do some wheeling and dealing. And oh yeah, also check out the missions I can get there while I'm in. If I get the hunt pigeons mission again, I think I'm just not gonna take it. Hunting pigeons is not a particularly fun mission. Not hard, just not fun. Okay, that's not a hard one to get. Also not a hard one to get. That one I can't actually do at the moment. Could do it, I just don't think it's worth the coin. 2 copper hammers. It's quite a bit of coin there. But the big thing honestly is the reputation gain for these that makes it worthwhile. Okay, where is...
Hail.
Okay, let's sell all my produce. Wooden spoon.
Whatever you need. Good luck.
I need to talk to... There he is.
Hello.
Oh, let's see. Not fertilizer, I want manure. Because manure is... Yeah, it costs me 1.4 for each one. Whereas fertilizer costs me 6, and 2 manure make 1 fertilizer.
Can I? Goodbye.
Alright, well, let's start to collect those broadleaf plantains. I'm definitely getting a lot of other things because this turns out when you start paying attention to the flowers, you find all sorts of different flowers all over the damn place. That's a lot of St. John's wort. That's the stuff I really want right there. Broadleaf plantains. I think I need 7 of those, but we'll just keep collecting. So those ones are actually really handy to have because they are good for your, basically if you get hurt, they are a good easy health. regain. Dandelions, I am, however, having a much harder time finding. Deadly Nightshade, won't say no to that. Okay, we've got to find a space that has. So the map tells me animal types, but it won't tell me plant types. It's actually kind of annoying. I wish I could just look up where to go for dandelions. Cast more plantains than I need. I think I'm good on that front. Okay, so what I do need is 6 logs. What I can get rid of is manure. As well as a bunch of the flowers that I have. Oh, I also need 22 straw. Alright, well, where are dandelions going to be? Alrighty. Let's keep on searching this way. None of that is dandelions. Should keep grabbing sticks because I did not see the reason to grab sticks from my storage when I could just literally pick them up along the way. Okay, that is all the sticks I needed for that mission. And yes, I have all the plantains I need. But I am still short on dandelions. Okay, so there's some dandelions. Ah, I think I have found my dandelion spot. Will I have enough? I'm not sure, but yes, it will, actually. Alright, excellent. I'm now good to go and drop those off. While I continue to stock up on plantains, apparently. So yeah, a lot of plants I can gather inside the city. Definitely feels very rude to like steal plants out of someone's garden, but you can do that. You can, like, everything else counts as stealing, but there are things where it's like, oh yeah, this is literally out of someone's garden. It doesn't count for some reason. Okay, well, where do I need to go for herbal remedy? Who is this mission from again? Don't actually remember who issued it, but luckily I've got a quest marker to follow.
Hello there. Have a good day.
Oh. That's gonna take me a ways out there. Did not realize I was doing the mission for her. She's a good walk away. Well, that's the sound of me getting an email. What is that? Okay, yes, it is what I thought it would be. I'm gonna make the... No, I'm not gonna drink from the swamp water. I do feel like drinking from swamp water should cause issues in the game. It doesn't, and I'm kind of grateful it doesn't, but also it it probably should. Well, this doesn't really count as swamp water anymore, so let's drink it here. Have some food to eat. You seem to be a little bit stuck in there. Hey,
How are
excuse
you?
me.
Goodbye.
Okay, so I think that'll be the only missions I do for the month, or for the season. Let's head back this way. I want to go to the mines and start digging up some copper. Although, if I'm going to do that, I will want some torches. So I just need some straw, and then I'll be good to go. Oh, actually, I can't gather any of this straw. Okay, yeah, so this straw, though, these reeds are gatherable. Okay. That's fine, I can work with that. I'll craft 3. Alright, I do not need to equip them. I can just hit X to bring them up. Excellent. Not sure what it takes to make fire, but let's take a look. 16 sticks. I can work with that. Which way am I going? I do not want to be going that way. I want to be going this way. So why not? Let's just run out across the, like run through the forest. Try to get to the path I want to be on. Now, I feel like I should be able to just cuddle up next to the fire with strangers out there, but I cannot. The game won't allow me to. So we will simply sleep here. Alright, it is next morning. Okay, well, let's drop off stuff that I don't need to be carrying. Nope, dried meat I won't want to carry on me. 6 stone and straw, not as needed. I feel like I may as well just do myself a favor and build a second pickaxe right now. Alright, let's go to mines. Let's get some more copper out. Definitely going to focus on copper. All the other stuff is useful, but copper is the thing that I have most use for right now. And unsurprisingly, it does not take a lot of copper beforehand carrying too much stuff. I also apparently need to take a bath at some point. Apparently I'm starting to get a little bit smelly. I feel like I'm carrying more weight than I need to be. What am I... What can I drop? Guess I really don't need a lot of... Wait, why am I carrying 2 copper axes? Did I make 2? And 2, what? I am carrying an interesting selection of stuff. And how many bags? What is going on? I was carrying more weight and tools than I needed to be. That's tin, and I don't have a particular use of tin right now. I cannot make anything with tin yet. Salt is probably pretty useful, but not something I'm worried about right now. That was that axe breaking. Luckily I brought my second one. Definitely can be much more... I'm much more capable of carrying a lot of copper now that I'm not carrying as much stuff in tools. That was a lot of tools I was carrying around. There. Let's do one more run. I'm tired. Who could have guessed? Who could have ever foreseen that mining copper was going to be an exhausting endeavor? Oh, let's not take any more because I am And if I take any more, I will become quite a bit over encumbered, and the walk of shame out of the caves is going to be less than ideal. Actually, let's leave that torch up. Rather get rid of the nearly dead torch than hold on to it forever. Okay, well. Copper ore is dealt with. Now to go back and smelt it all. Although now, so I'm on this walk back without any weapons, so hopefully I don't get ambushed or hunted along the way.
What is culture?
How do you do? Have a good day.
Well, I'm not sure how much animal feed he needs, but I do have some animal feed in my storage, so I might be able to actually help him out. Wait, which one of my... No, hunting lodge. Does not have meat to turn into dried meat. That's fine, that's the usual. Pops up for a moment and goes away. Actually, while I'm thinking, what is it going to take for me to get a sec? I need more production. Okay. That's fine. I'm about to go produce a lot of things, so. Or produce a lot of copper ingots anyway. That counts for something. Okay, first things first, let's smelt all the copper bars. I'm really glad this is a quick, I have the basically quick crafting enabled. Otherwise this would be quite time consuming. I could make some bronze bars, but bronze bars don't have any benefit for me at the moment. Well, did make some good progress along the way. I am now 80 points towards, so 20 more production things to go. Although I should take a look at. could make myself some copper arrows though. Well, those would certainly be nice. But I need to spend my money on schematics that are a little bit more important to me than that. Such as on some top. Which, while I'm here, let's make some fertilizer. Let's unlock that. Okay, so I can only make one use of that. Need to mine more clay before I can do anything with that. Which, before I can get someone else doing my extraction for me, I need an excavation shed, and yeah, we're still a ways away from being able to do that.
What is culture?
Okay, copper bars, non-fertilizer sticks. Let's drop all that right there. Let's check the fertilizer. We'll take one of the bags. Take that longbow. Gonna take both of those buckets. Take one of the copper axes. That's copper hammer. Wait. I have a bag. Let's get rid of the simple bag first. Stone arrows. May as well take. No, stone axes can stay here. Stone knives can stay here because those are getting used. Let's use the stone. There. Okay, and then we'll fill the buckets with water and then put those into storage in the food.
Like a hedgehog.
When nothing can see.
That way, we're not going to run out of water anytime soon. Alright, well let's actually make two.
Whew, I'm bowling.
See if we can make two copper hammers. One, I'm pretty sure it was two copper hammers are needed, so let's build two. And see if we can go finish that quest. Also stop by Don Quick Knot, or I don't remember what his name. Some play of not quite Don Quixote. But we'll stop by, pay him a visit, and see what it is that he needs. Because he needs horse feed, or well, he needs animal feed. And I have 3 animal feed. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough or not. am I able to turn all audio up? I don't actually know if that's a thing I can do. Okay, let's see. 'Cause I can definitely turn, because like the game audio is maxed, and I can turn my, yeah, no, so whatever I do, I will have, basically, although actually game audio is probably turned down within here. Customize, no, not customize. Settings, sound. Yeah, so my master audio is turned down here. So there, the game should now be louder, which means I can turn up my mic volume. There. Let's see how that goes. Oh wait, what am I? Ah, wolves. This is very rude. Have I beat you by standing on top of? All right, I will absolutely cheese this if that's my option. I am not too proud to beat a wolf by hiding atop of a tent, especially since not Don Quixote there is too useless to help me in this. Claims to be here to help damsels in distress, and when I'm in distress, he is absolutely useless. Also, have no idea where the hell that wolf came out of. Alright. Now, let's get back and let's talk to you. But I do have animal feed. How much animal feed do you need, sir? Rude. Oh, bugger off. Just get a wolf to drive by on me. Alright, well, apparently that road's dangerous right now. Not a big fan of that.
I'm roasting out here.
Yes, yes, I understand. It's really bloody warm. You can suck it up. That's just how summer is. Okay, now find out. Yes, 2 copper hammers. I can do that. That's going to be a pretty good amount of income.
How can I help you? See you around.
Damn, it's hot.
Drink some of the swamp water, you know. The extra organisms of the water are good for your health, the extra proteins. Something that gets me is where people like basically sell glacier water as if it's like somehow amazing and pure and clean. Glacier water, sure, it comes from a time where the Earth may have been less polluted, but it's going to have organisms in it that your body's not used to fighting because they haven't necessarily existed for thousands of years. Not quite a winning scenario there. All right, well. I don't feel like dropping everything again, but carrying less random crap, so I'll take that as a win. Make myself another stone pickaxe. And off we go. Yeah, that is definitely one of those things that is always annoying. Like, I remember one of the first streams I did was a stream of the forest. And Jeff was watching. Jeff did not tell me that video was not working. I basically had live streamed just some desktop. Basically, like yeah, I basically live streamed part of my desktop instead of the game, and did not find out about it until the stream was over. It was definitely one of those moments of are you kidding me? If no one had been watching, that would have been understandable. But a couple people kind of like opened it up and just left it on in the background, I guess. But yeah, no one told me that the live stream was not anything to actually watch. Hey Michael, how's it going? Oh, yeah, that's my cue to leave. Well, I am glad it's better. I do wish it was easier to just like balance level. Like I feel like YouTube should allow me to just balance level on its end. Which reminds me, I should actually get back over to the YouTube there. Like I wish there was more tools for managing that on YouTube side. So if that's your cue to leave, what's my cue to leave?
Whew, I'm bowling.
I feel like my cue to leave is the fact that I'm getting tired. I should probably go to bed when my character goes to bed. another cart over here. Oh, take some wheat. Oh, I did not realize these are actually planks I could pick up. Planks are useful. I'll take some planks.
What is culture?
You're gonna go work on the RV for a bit tomorrow morning. Depending on when you're there, I may or may not be around there before you leave. Need to unload the trailer and do a dump run. I was actually really happy. Last weekend has a history of like there's a August for basically first weekend in August. I go to a camping event every year, and most of the time I am like it is 40 something degrees, and that's too damn warm. This last year or this last like the one that was just August that just passed was quite a bit cooler. And I really, really appreciated it. It made for a fantastic event. Okay, not enough wheat to thrash. Got it. Okay, let's craft some more copper bars. Like 15 more to go to sewing hut. Really want to go sewing hut, mind you, until I've got a good flax production. It doesn't really matter too much, so no point in putting the horse before the cart. But this does mean it is time. Alright, let's add some installation. I wish you could build houses, like bigger houses, improved houses over smaller ones, but that's not how that goes. Okay, lighting. I still need more before I can build standing torches. I am looking to be forward to be able to have actual light around my village. People are going to be much happier when there's actually light out in the streets. I can't actually build a simple house, which at some point I want to build a stone simple house. I have almost enough stone to do it. I do not have enough planks to do it. I feel like I'm going to have to re-shift the building priorities here. So I go back to 15 of those. Go to 20 of those.
Nothing like the smell of food
Okay.
and a rotting body?
No, fine. I'll go take a bath. I understand your meaning.
If only I could make a bench myself, but it's just too hard. If only to make
With that, I'm going to sleep for the next day. And then I'm going to call the stream to an end. But, alright. Now that I actually have my setup going, which I do hope that I'm not echoing too bad. I'm in a little bit of a corner where there is a lot of echo in this room. But I do hope it's not too bad, because I would like to get back to streaming a bunch. If I have to get some foam in the walls, that'll be fine, but that'll take a bit of time. Is that a thing? Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a excellent evening, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care. Excellent. No echo? We like no echo. Alright, peace.